Hey everybody, we're gonna start another episode of this show. Pull up my YouTube channel because I forgot what episode this will be. 19?
18, 19.
Because Lee was 17, and then Winston-Salem was 18, right? Alright, so episode 19, yay.
Are you recording and that's how you're going to talk?
Yeah,
Oh.
for now. For now, that's all I got.
Okay, are you ready for that to be set over there?
Yeah, go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do your thing.
There's my hand.
We'll do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
Is that good?
Yeah. Alright.
I'm sorry. When I cleaned the table off, I moved your balls.
At least somebody's touching my balls.
Great. Yeah, that's gonna be real nice. Okay, well.
Had a lot of ball talk, I feel like.
That's the name of the show. Dirty Balls.
Lee likes them in his mouth. He said they taste like chicken. You put balls in your mouth, it tastes like cock. That's what Lee said.
Well, I lost where I was going. Thank you, Jennifer, for that. That was great. What was I about to say?
These nuts!
Happy July? It's July 1st.
Well, we didn't talk about my birthday on the last episode, so happy birthday on 20
We didn't
now.
on last episode. So.
I think he's waiting for you to press the red button.
I'm not ready to press the red button.
Okay, stay calm.
I was going to say that we're not prepared, but then I remember that I say that every week, so
They know.
they know
You
already.
don't have to
So,
tell them.
from now on, we're 19
Just
episodes
know.
in. Y'all know. Episode XIX. Y'all know we're not prepared by now, so. Alright, let's, Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 20 of the Dirty Balls podcast. And I'm very impressed with this voice recorder because it looks different than the one that we have used recently.
It's a different voice recorder we're working on?
Oh, man. We have had a
Have you run some test runs on this? Oh.
technology upgrade. Well, we will find out what it sounds like, along with all of our loyal fans, who will also find out what it sounds like.
Dishwasher running in the background.
I don't know if there can.
Can you hear the dishwasher? And a cat.
Can y'all hear that? Let's all be quiet for a second. Oh, and then it stopped. Okay, well that's.
And the lawnmower in the background now.
Yeah, that's how that works. A lot of suburban noise happening. So I would like to start the show by talking about something that I must admit that I have changed my mind about an issue.
Is it about
You're coming
brats?
out.
No.
You're staying in.
No, brats are great. I'm not changing my mind about brats. Also, did you do a different hair dye?
I put more of the same colors on there.
Because it was red and now it's like
It
blue.
wasn't. It hasn't been
now,
red for like a month.
It looks like some cotton candy now.
It's like a peacock. I'm peacocking over here.
Okay, but you're
Purple, blue, and green.
you've already got a man, so you don't need to be peacocking.
It's purple. It's kind of like oil
Who's getting
slick.
noticed?
Oil slick.
Okay, all right. Well, anyway, I've changed my mind about an issue. Way back, first couple episodes, we made a big deal talking about pace of play, and I said that I didn't like the runner on second extra innings.
Yes, it's not that bad, is it?
I gotta say, I've enjoyed it.
Yeah.
It's created some fun moments. There was a walk-off win in Frisco on Sunday night, and way back then, and there was two walk-offs real recently, both on my birthday. One at about 12:08 a.m. and the other one.
That's right. Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I want to start off the show by saying last week, sorry for no episode. I'm sure you didn't miss us. So we just had stuff going on, and
We had such a rough week. The last week with that Winston trip, we just had to take a break.
Yeah.
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 And I'm calling the general manager tomorrow.
We had to let that simmer.
Because you have yet to speak with him.
No,
I think it was Jeremy that was asking me the other day at the game, like, did anyone call the general manager yet? So there's your answer. He has not. Today we've got a doubleheader picked from a rain delay. I guess
A suspended game that's going to go the complete 9 innings, and then game 2, which would have been today's game, is going to just go 7 innings.
I think they can still go 9 because it's starting at the same time.
What? The second game?
Yeah, the
I
second
don't know
game.
that it will, because they only played, what was it, like 3 innings?
Fourth. It was fourth.
Was it?
And I wasn't even there, and I knew that.
Good for you.
Yeah. Anyway, I think they should play Major League doubleheaders. They go all 9 innings, and if we're trying to train these guys to be Major League ball players, they need to do everything that
they
the
got to
Major League ball
start
players
slow
do.
here. They got to start slow and then
This is
build up.
low A.
You
Calm
just can't
down.
throw them in there and say, all right, here you go.
That's how I learned to swim.
It's true, but swimming and playing baseball is totally different.
No, it's not.
Yeah, whatever.
I'm sure Michael Phelps can be great at baseball if he tried. And I'm sure any baseball player can get in the Olympics and swim quite fast. I bet D. Gordon can swim fast as hell. I mean, he's
If
probably
you've got that one bone in
quick.
your arm that's connected, then you cannot play baseball because you can't field the balls, but you can swim because your arms are like fucking oars.
Really? Just drop the F-bomb right there.
That was a comedian, but I don't remember which one it was.
Jennifer, we're not even 8 minutes into the episode yet, and you're already. I guess we've just totally given up on any hopes of this being a family-friendly show.
Nobody's listening
This
anyway.
isn't even an
Ask the
audience-friendly
children.
show.
Children, are you listening?
Are you listening, children?
No.
Did you hear the quietness? That means they're not listening.
Nary a damn one of them.
Your own kids aren't even here or listening.
Did you want me to bring a child in here?
No.
Okay.
No.
I offered.
Yeah, and I denied.
Special guest appearance. Lucas Day. No?
No, he's been trying for 19 episodes now because I guess he thinks this is a real show that people watch and listen to, so I guess that's why he wants to be on it so bad, but dude, you ain't missing out. You ain't missing. Who we playing today and last night? I didn't actually. I forgot.
Grasshoppers.
Yeah, the grassy hippies.
The grass hippies.
Yeah. I don't know why I said that. I just thought it was funny.
Anything special about today's game, or is it just like any kind of promotion?
It's Sunday. So it's a church bulletin day. Other than that, I don't. Is there anything special?
Nobody that's bringing a church bulletin listens to this show, so. Yeah. Is there? Well, you got the schedule. You got the schedule. Look it up.
Nope, no promotions today.
All right. Well,
Alan will cover the other promotions later.
I'm very excited because I have July 3rd and 4th off of work. I might go in and work in the morning on the 3rd, but I got both nights off, and I've not had.
So what are you doing for the 4th?
Well, let me finish.
I was too excited to let you finish.
2016 and 17, I worked the 4th both days, and I didn't really get to go do anything, and I worked the 3rd both days. But this year, I'll be able to go to the game on Tuesday, hopefully, if there's any tickets left. And I could probably buy a standing room only ticket and sit in Bryson's seat because the guy's never here.
Or Lucas's. I'm sure he won't be sitting.
So I'll probably do that. And if do they sell standing room only?
There's tickets available still.
Okay, I'm just going to buy a ticket for wherever and then sit in Bryson's seat because I know he's not going to be there. I'm calling you out, Bryson. Show up to a game.
He's not listening.
Yeah, you're right. I could have just made a reference to a thing there, but I didn't make a reference to that thing because it's strictly baseball today. I'm not going to mention that vroom vroom thing or that slam slam thing during this whole podcast.
But speaking of mentioning things, you do owe us a quarter.
You're right, I do. I got to find that.
Yeah. So it's back there somewhere.
Yeah.
But yeah, last week.
I don't think you finished. He's got to tell us what he's doing on the 4th.
Oh, he doesn't like to get interrupted when he's talking about something? God, that sucks butt.
Well, on the 4th, I'm going to do one of two things. Option one is to catch a flight to Dallas and finally go meet Red Alert. And
Not happening.
2 is to hang out with my friend Shane and go watch fireworks in Lenore.
By the river?
No.
In a van?
No.
Oh.
I did go to the river yesterday, and it rained. We were swimming, and then it rained. But everybody's like, "Get out!" And I'm
Who'd you
like,
go with?
my friend Eric, and some of his friends, and one of his friends' wife. That's 4 dudes and one of them's wife. It's a very weird dynamic to go swimming, but it's whatever. And we had to ride I had to ride in the back of the dude's truck, like in the bed, and it was pouring rain. And
That sounds fun.
it wasn't too bad. The socks and the pants that I was wearing are completely destroyed, so
Why'd
get rid
you
of
wear
those.
socks to the river? And why would they be destroyed?
Because they got really wet. But I changed into.
Shit dries.
I put on swimming trunks and everything when I got there, but it was raining like.
I don't understand why your pants are destroyed.
Because they're
Because
wet.
they got wet?
I mean, they're gonna
You know what
dry out.
happens when you put them in the washing machine?
They're destroyed for now. Anyway, and then on the 4th, I'm gonna go watch the fireworks in Lenore.
You know what we're going to do on the 4th?
Not a damn thing.
Go
Bingo.
to Kannapolis.
No, that one's going to work, so.
I gotta work.
Adults.
Real jobs.
So, what were you about to
I was just going to update everybody. I mean, for the 2 people who listen, they know what happened last week.
They were there.
Yeah, we played Augusta. Well, first we played West Virginia, who's in first place. Imagine that, you know. Cause
Go Dion!
Because they keep playing us and they keep beating us, so guess what? You're in first place. So.
Congratulations, you beat the 1-5 Crawdads.
Yeah. But no, we're not 1-5.
In the second half.
No, because we beat Augusta all 3 games. We swept.
That's called a sweep.
I know
Yeah.
it is. That was one of my trivia questions way
Get
back.
the brooms out.
We got some brooms? I guess we should have brought some brooms.
It's right there.
Oh, okay, alright. Show me the brooms. This is going to be a nice
No.
visual for the video version. I need brooms.
But yeah, this past week was pretty good. Josh's mother and fiance came in from Arizona and spent some time seeing, you know, their boy and hanging out with us and watching some really good baseball.
Shouts out to them.
Good job, Crack Monkey.
Did anybody mention the podcast to them at all while they were here?
I think I did.
You saw him. Why didn't you mention it to him?
Yeah, they knew because remember they announced that you had your own podcast.
Oh yeah, they did that on my birthday
On your birthday.
Tuesday. Yeah, they
Wouldn't
said
say dirty balls.
they wouldn't say dirty
because
balls.
children were there.
Yeah, Lee's like, and happy birthday to host of his very own podcast, Ethan Benfield.
Wow, I closed my eyes and I thought that was Lee actually talking.
Yeah. So, but it was fun. I stood up and waved like I had fans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were there with your mommy.
I was. It's the only time I can get her to go to a game is on my
On your
birthday.
birthday?
Yeah. Because she likes baseball, but she doesn't like chanting and being loud and sitting in 108. And I said, Mom, none of those people are going to be here today. Except for Alan.
Speaking of loud and chanting and your birthday, what about that game on Monday?
Oh, Monday night. Well, let's talk about the game. Did we not mention that Monica just totally forgot how to speak English on Saturday night? Because that was hilarious.
I don't know what I did to this pen, but
I don't know what language she was speaking by the end of that game.
Czech.
That
She was
Czech.
speaking
Czech.
Czech. She knew what she was saying.
I mean, if she
She
knew.
goes back to her roots.
None of us knew. She probably doesn't like that we're talking about her on the show right
Well, we
now.
might want to bring Lucas in here so he can explain why Monica was speaking a different language.
No, because he won't know. He'll
Oh,
ramble
okay.
on. He can't tell a story. Well, what
My pen's
happened
not
is-
working because the spring came out,
So
but
we
I
gotta
see it on the ground. I just want everybody to know.
Talk about
Everything's
Saturday
okay.
and then Monday. You keep track here.
Okay.
Saturday. Saturday
the
night's all
23rd.
right.
We played West Virginia and we lost 6-8. But
Whose fault was it that we lost?
the Umperees.
The good old Umperees.
Yeah. Well, the field sucked, and we had a little 10-year-old tell him he sucked.
While doing the Conrad catch, as he ran by him, he paused for a second to let him know, umpire, you suck!
Does
that's
anybody
hilarious.
want to take a guess on who that was?
Ooh, me, pick me.
Ooh,
Mr.
ooh.
Moody, I want to answer this.
Oh, the guy in the middle who likes guys.
Ethan
Ethan.
Benfield. That's
Well, I'm
you.
not going to respond to that because I don't. Because I'm a straight man. Women are for me. Anyway, what was the question? Oh, yeah, it was Lucas.
Yes, it was.
Did anybody tell Lucas to do that, or did he just
No,
come up with
Lucas
that
done
on
that
his own?
on his
First of all, I've
own.
known y'all for 3 years and still with the gay jokes, like,
You gotta keep him going.
all right.
You don't want to do the gay jokes? Fine.
If I was gay, it would make
Fine,
sense.
we won't
Okay,
do
all
the Gay
right.
jokes. I'll put my feet on you.
All right, fine. Gay jokes are better than that, I guess. So,
I'd rather be gay than have feet touch me.
whatever. Wait. But why did he suck? What was the call?
Honestly, I don't
It
remember.
was a balk.
Was he the balk guy?
Yes, that's
Yeah.
the balk guy.
The day
Because there's
before-
been some bad referees.
The day
The day before
was
Ratliff got the guy fired.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow.
That
He's
was the Friday.
gone.
Oh, on Monday night, I shouted, when there was a bad call on Monday night, I shouted, hey, Ratliff, go out there and get that guy fired too. And I was right behind the dugout, and like, I think AJ turned around and was just laughing his ass off. It was great.
Well, what happened with that one, Ratliff got called out by a foot and a half at first because it was about to pour down rain, so the umpire said he was out. And Ratliff went off. And then Coach came over, Matt Hagan, and said, told Ratliff to get back to the dugout. He'd take care of it. Well, he talked to the umpire, and then the Crawdads took the field, and Ratliff placed third base, ran all the way over to first base, got back in the umpire's face, and of course he got thrown out. So the next night,
Saturday,
That umpire's name was Dylan.
yes. Well, we got word that Dylan didn't like his name being called, supposedly. So this guy here to my left started chanting Dylan.
I had the sign too, the missed call sign.
So, come to find out,
About
his name was
38
Chris.
times too, yeah. And then I had to correct my chant. I had to shout out, "I'm sorry, Chris. I was told your name was Dylan, but you still suck."
Because for some reason, Dylan was no longer there.
Thank you, Tyler.
But yeah, the guy, he had a balk call. I can't remember what all that happened, but it was just horrible.
Runner at third, so it would have been a run.
Okay. So, we would have lost 7-8. Maybe.
It would have been the start of a rally.
Yeah.
Could have. But yeah, Lucas called him, told him he sucked, and then...
Well, he called the
balk in our favor, but then...
Augustus' coach came out.
Manager. And...
Whatever. What's the difference?
The difference is, it's in baseball, they're called managers. You don't call a basketball coach a manager. You don't call a baseball manager a coach.
Well, I don't like it. It's kind of like how the baseball men wear the uniforms and the basketball men wear suits or whatever they want.
Yeah, okay, well, anyway.
I don't like it.
The point is, manager came out, argued the balk.
Coacher.
And the umpire...
Is he coach and a manager? Is he coacher?
Manacoach. And the old Umperee just reversed the balk. I did not know that could happen. I didn't know you could just argue with the Umperee and get that shit turned around like that.
Arguing. He came out there for a second.
It was like, hey, man,
and
that
the
wasn't a
umpire's
balk.
like, oh, okay.
Hey, that wasn't a balk. Okay, you be the guy and I'll be the umpire. All right, okay, that's a balk. Now you be the manager. We're gonna role play here. What'd you say?
It's not a balk.
Okay, that's not a balk. You go on back. That's how quick it was. That's about how quick it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah?
So Lucas ran down the Conrad catch, told him he sucked. Well, then this little punk ass
That umpire
prick.
eyed him, watched him.
Wait, the umpire was snitching? I thought some little kid went up to mark
the
him.
umpire snitching. So you know what? He probably gonna get stitches next time he comes up here. But yeah, he told on Lucas.
That umpire eyeballed Lucas from the second he walked away from him and watched him all the way till he came back to the
Little
seat.
bitchery, Umperees, it's a bitchery.
But yeah, he told on Lucas. Then Mark came down. And
What kind of grown man
Does that
tells
feel
on
good?
a 10-year-old?
Does that feel good? You're managing. You're umpiring a
He's
minor
not
league
10,
game,
he's 11.
and you're going in there and telling on a 10-year-old, an 11-year-old.
But look at Lucas. He looks tiny.
You ain't gonna be a major league umpire if you're gonna let an 11-year-old get you all bunched up. That's not gonna work.
So.
We had probably yelled at him so much, he was like, that kid belongs to those people. I already know it. I'm going to watch where he goes, but I know he belongs to those people.
Probably. Well, we got word that Mark found out, and so we called Lucas and told him to stay the hell away from us because we didn't want him getting in trouble. And then after the game, we went down, and I don't know why we went down.
We went down to see Josh.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Sure.
It's been a long week, people.
I think that was the night he pitched, wasn't it?
Probably. Yeah. And we went and talked to him for a second with his parents, and were they there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because that's why we stood there and talked to his mom and
Yeah,
fiance
'cause they were
for a
trying to figure
while
out what we
after
wanted
the
to eat
game.
and all that good stuff. Yeah.
Oh, I hope we get to hang out with Josh a little bit today because I've not actually hung out with a player before.
We'll see.
Yeah.
But but yeah, we were like the last ones out of the stadium, and Mark saw me and Lucas, and he called us over, and he's like, Lucas, you know what you done was
Principal
bad,
over.
right? And me and Lucas was like, yeah. So Lucas is actually an official 108 member, I guess you could say now. So he got in trouble with Mark. We've already got in trouble with Mark.
Who do you think was and I already know the answer to this, was the first person in Section 108 to legitimately actually get in trouble?
You.
Me. For the apparently racist but not actually racist remark that I made towards an African American umpire.
Darnell?
Daryl.
Darrell.
Who I said, is your name Daryl or Darrell?
Valid question.
Yes. That's not racist.
So Lucas got in trouble.
Fun
We
police.
told him not to do it no more. So.
Umpire and fun police member.
But then now we're finally getting to the Saturday game or Monday game.
Well, we skipped Monica's part. Actually, no, we didn't.
Oh yeah.
We were all drinking and having a fun time, and then she just kind of went from she went from full English to half English and half Czech, and then by the end of the game it was just all Czech, and to us it didn't sound like anything, but she knew what she was saying.
She was talking to the umpire, telling him that he sucked in Czech.
Since you can't say it to him in English,
So
so you'll cry.
And poor Pedro
Pedro.
thought that she was talking to him and bad-mouthing him. And
So what, Pedro knows Czech?
No, but
He didn't know what language she was speaking, but he heard an angry lady.
But yeah,
And
she
you-
was speaking Czech and telling the umpire he sucked in all kind of different languages. So
Tongues.
yeah. And then Monday we played Augusta. Well, the umpires, I guess, found out that they could the coaches found out that they could just talk to the umpires and just have them reverse calls. So
Let's not forget about the big long rain delay before the game.
yeah, it was a
Yeah,
very
poor.
long one because we had a major league pitcher pitching for us that night.
And it would have probably just been a doubleheader the next day if he hadn't been there because he had to go.
So we had Martin Perez pitch for us, and he dominated.
Oh, you want to hear the stat? You probably already know
Yeah,
it.
go ahead and tell them the stat.
58 pitches in 5 innings, 51 strikes.
9 strikeouts.
9 strikeouts.
9 flipping strikeouts. I mean, he was on. But at the same time, I mean, I want to say he was on, but I want to also say that the batters got up there and said, I'm going to take this guy a yard, and just swinging as hard as they could at every pitch when they swung.
Oh, that one dude was swinging out of his shoes every time.
Knowing good and well that you wasn't hitting that major league pitcher, which, I probably would have done the same thing,
And me and Lee were over there just marking out the whole time. He'd come back to the dugout, and we'd be like, all right, yeah, Martin, woo! And he'd look at us and be like, yeah.
And
Yeah,
then
But he was pretty cool. But then so we done a couple pitch changes, and umpires were pretty good. I mean, the guy behind the plate, well, he was pretty decent for a change. Well, Augusta's coach didn't think that.
Manager.
Manager. The guy that was in there didn't think. The guy who ain't played baseball in many, many years. How about that?
the leader of the team.
So he argued a call, and we were just giving him crap for,
Oh, I know what's coming, but I'm going to laugh anyway.
just going off on him, telling him to shut up, get back in the dugout.
Monica had a great homestand because she came up with 2. She had the check thing, and then this night she had the best thing ever.
What'd she say that night?
It was after what you're about to say. The
You
umpire
just keep
said to
going
us.
and he'll throw
Yeah.
in whatever she said.
So, well, he finally, after complaining with the umpire, he looked over at us and told us to go back to our mother's basement.
And that made Tim's night.
Yeah, Tim,
Anytime you can get to them like that.
especially a manager, a coach, whatever you want to call those people, turning over and talking crap to the fans.
Yeah, that was in the 8th inning.
Yeah.
And when did we walk off? 11th?
No, that was.
It was right after that.
No, it was right after. It was.
Okay, so that means he probably told that to us in like the 10th.
Yeah.
Because we went to 11 innings that night.
It was the top. It was the top of the 10th when he argued that call because we walked it off.
Jennifer was over there telling him to hold her pocket.
I didn't tell him that.
I heard somebody go hold my pocket
It's
really
probably
loud.
Lucas.
It's probably Lucas.
Yeah, I thought it was you. Hold my pocket, manager. Hold my pocket.
Or Alan likes to tell people they can get in his pocket if they're scared.
Probably.
Like a kangaroo.
Well, Bubba Thompson comes up to bat. Poor Bubba. Because he was 0 for, I think, 24. So he was due. Well, he comes up, knocks a double, walk off. He hit it to his mama's basement.
That's what Monica said before he hit it. He goes, "Hey, over his mama's basement," and that just made everything.
That was
made the whole
great
game.
because then I have it on video. It's on Facebook. I think I posted it in the 108 section. If not, then I'll need to go do that. But like I said, Bubba was due. He hit that walk off. Manager came up out of the dugout. I said, "Yeah, buddy, that right there was my mama's basement." He looked at me and had a huge grin on his face.
So at least he wasn't angry.
So he wasn't a total douche, but
I wish I could have. I kind of regret staying in 115 during that, because if I was in 108 too, I could have added to it. But we went back and forth a little bit with the what, yeah, and okay.
yeah, that was awesome. So then yeah, like I said, the game ended past midnight. So Ethan got a walk off on his birthday first thing, and then Tuesday we had a game.
Tuesday was a day game.
Tuesday was a day game. It was
Tuesday.
just me and Ethan there.
And his mom.
My mom
Well, I'm
and
just saying, the
Michelle and Jess and
Yeah, Josh's mom.
the
and
usual
fiance.
suspects. Well, they were getting ready. Michelle and Jess had to leave. They had to get back to Arizona.
I had to awkwardly toss Josh's keys through the dugout.
We wasn't expecting Josh to pitch, but what happened before he got on the field was very, very scary.
Yeah, get well soon. Is he better? Is he doing? Where's he
Well,
at?
what had happened was,
Yeah,
the clubhouse
foul ball,
manager
so you're
took
not
a
supposed to
straight
talk about that
foul
stuff.
ball straight to the face.
But
It looked like
it bounced off his hand and
that's what I
ricocheted
said.
back.
I thought it
That's
hit
what
him in his
did
hand.
happen.
I thought it was a hand at first, but apparently
Yeah.
it got him back in.
So it
cheek.
ricocheted off his hand and it hit him in the face. And I'm gonna let Jennifer take it away from here. Well, they had to bring the ambulance on. He had a seizure in the dugout while they were preparing. They had to bring the ambulance. So while we were waiting, they suspended play for a while.
And it was like a 30-minute delay.
It was wild.
Because they kept playing music to keep everybody distracted, and it was all the dance songs. It was like the Cupid Shuffle and Cha Cha Slide and Electric Slide and Macarena. Like they were just playing all the dance music to get people to not be looking at the
Well, there was
ambulance
lots
on
of
the
children
field.
there, yeah.
But yeah, the update on our clubhouse manager, Jennifer, has that information.
Okay, cool.
Well, I mean, I don't have much. Just they said it was going to be 2 or 3 weeks before a neurologist could see him here in North Carolina, so he had to fly back home to where he's from, which is Florida, and they saw him right away. And what is it? There's some kind of bone broken in his face.
Some kind of facial bone
Broken. So he's just waiting for the okay to be able to come back and get back to work.
So luckily, it
So
could
it
have been
seems
a
like he's-
hell of a lot
yeah.
worse, but he's doing okay.
All right.
And we walked that game off too. So I can't remember. I want to say Pedro.
Don't look at me. I wasn't there.
I
was at
left
work.
right before that.
It
I
was
should've
raining.
stayed.
I never moved. I got my little tarp out that I bought in the off season, and I sat there and all by myself because Jessica and Michelle left. Because
Chase and Monica.
Yeah, well, we got to talk about Chase here in a little bit. So, but yeah, Jess and Michelle left because
Jesus,
I know
names over here, and Ross and Rachel and everybody were
Too
there.
many people. Too many people.
John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt was there. It was
But
crazy.
yeah, right after
His
Josh
name's my name too.
pitched, they left, and I sat there all by myself with my tarp over my head, and
Well, I was there, but I was up.
Monica.
Michelle.
Michelle messaged me and said, "Is the game over because the app wasn't loading?" And I'm like, "Yeah, let me go live real quick." And as soon as I went live, we walked it off. So it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
So we actually got to sweep somebody, I think, maybe for the first time this season. And then
We've been swept a few
Yeah.
times.
Wednesday we lost 3-4. Friday we actually beat West Virginia for a change.
All right.
4-3.
Yeah.
And then we lost again to West
Toast to
Virginia for 3-4.
Oh, that was funny.
So yeah. And then yesterday's game was suspended, and we'll pick it up later on. Well, here in an hour.
Yeah, we might end up being late for that.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it. We're getting our asses beat.
All right.
That's right. They gave up 3 runs in the first, 3 runs in the second.
Well, it wasn't anything
Yeah,
like the runs
one
that the
run in the
White
ninth.
Sox were giving up the other night to yours truly, the Texas Rangers. I think it was 5 home runs in the
5 home
first
runs,
inning.
yep.
You know who was pitching for the White Sox?
I forgot.
Oh, we saw him in Kannapolis.
Carlos.
Carlos Rodent.
Ah.
So yeah.
I
yeah.
turned on the game in the second. I missed that whole first inning, but as soon as I turned it on, I'm like, they're not going to keep this going. Sinchu Chu comes up, another one.
Another one.
Another one. And my mom was half asleep, and then all of a sudden I go, shoo! And she's like, what's happening? And it was great.
But yeah, Joey's got 20 homers now. But
How many home runs ended up in that game? 7?
5.
No, it was 5 in the first inning, and then Chu had one.
I don't
so
think
that's 6.
that's right.
No, Chu hit the 5th one. And then
I don't
then
think you're
Joe-
right.
Joey hit one.
Yeah.
And then he hit one last night.
it was at least 5.
So.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Chase got the golden sombrero again.
We almost had a platinum sombrero,
Almost, and we did get that signed too.
but I don't think sombrero should count in extra innings.
It didn't.
That one wasn't an
It
extra
wasn't
innings.
an extra inning.
Oh, I know, but if we do, like if there's 3 strikeouts,
we don't.
there's a 4th strikeout, but it's in like the 10th or 11th. I don't
But
think
that's
that
how Khalil Lee got the whatever sombrero.
Plutonium.
Yeah.
should- platinum.
They counted it in that game last year. But
Yeah, Rangers clobber 5 home runs.
Okay, all right, yeah. So it's 4 in the first inning, and then Chu hit that because I remember watching Chu hit one in the second inning.
But Chase is on the DL right now. I don't know why. I messaged him and he hasn't seen or responded. So.
His batting average has been on the DL since last year.
It is down to a .101.
He got over the 100 hump, so that's good. And I call that a hump because it goes right back down.
But yeah, we got the game today at 3. We're going to finish the game out from yesterday and then pick it up.
It's currently 7-2.
And we'll finish our game that was scheduled today at 5. We're actually only going to play 7 games.
7
Innings.
innings. 7 games. Well, that's gonna. Whoa, man, that's gonna take a long time. That's gonna take what, like 22 hours?
But we don't care about that first game because Tyreek isn't bad in that first game, so there's no fun walkout music.
No.
Although Aparicio's back, and I like his song.
Who Aparicio's back? Well, I mean that's not good for him because he's not really going up in the system. But
He was back down in Spokane.
oh, okay, so he is.
Spokane.
So he is Spokane.
All the time I can.
Spokane. So that is good. And what was his music again?
It's that the one that Kenny Powers commercial Mountain Dew.
All the
Down
way
Junior.
up.
All the
Yeah,
way
that
up.
song.
Oh, that's a fun song. I love that song. But it's not as fun as sorry,
Your turn, Alan.
audio quality on that. Check call out. I don't need no calculator. I'm too advanced.
I need to go buy my calculator.
Yeah. I'm glad I only have one required math class since I'm a journalism major, so I've already taken that required math
You
class.
already
Taken.
Taken
Wow, at least
that
you-
required, yeah, journalism major over here can't say
Good job.
taken. Anyway, if I did have another math class I had to take,
You would need a calculator.
every time somebody would say the word calculator, I just go, I don't need no calculator, I'm too advanced. So it's probably a good thing that I don't have any more
I
to
wonder if
take.
we can get Lucas to do that next year at school. When his teacher says you need a calculator. I don't need a calculator. I'm too advanced.
I'm too advanced. Okay, all right. We are at 33 minutes, and I've counted this. Exactly 33:10 on the video version. There's a little skip. Watch. Wait for it. And
There you go.
we're back. I should put a commercial break right there. I should film some commercial. Like me and Caleb filmed that one commercial when we did that cooking video, and we did the commercial for the North Carolina School for the Deaf.
I don't remember.
Okay, well,
It
the
must have sucked really bad. though.
short version of that is me and Caleb made a cooking show one time for my YouTube channel, and in the middle of it, we inserted a commercial break because we went to Bose after to go bowling, and there was a big bus there that said NC School for the Deaf, and I went, have you had trouble hearing this video? Maybe you should go to the North Carolina School for the Deaf.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's real insensitive.
I know it is. But the person, when we were in there, that one person like grabbed my ball, like my action, not
Was it a male or a female?
it was a woman, and it wasn't one of the house balls.
Did
It
she
was
grab your ball?
yeah, it, was,
Okay.
it wasn't one of the house balls. It was one of my balls, and my ball, not one of. I only have one, but
I didn't one ball.
I didn't know.
I only had one too. Made really aerodynamic on that bike.
Yeah, I didn't know how to tell her like, hey, that's mine. Put that down. But she realized what she did and put it down.
Clap your hands. But she could hear the vibration from your hands.
Hear the vibration.
Hear the
Yeah,
vibration.
That's what I'm not trying to make you offend
Hear
you,
the-
but
that's
that's what
the
the
new-
deaf people do.
That's the new
They
Marky
hear
Mark. That's the new
the
Marky Mark
vibration.
song right
Yeah.
there.
But they're deaf.
It vibrates in their ears.
That's the new
Tell
Marky
'em,
Mark and the
kid.
Funky Bunch song right there. Hear the vibrations.
Speaking Speaking of Marky Mark, what grown-ass man goes by the name Marky? If somebody tells you their name is Marky and they're over
Marky Mark Seaman,
the age
general manager
of elementary school,
Mark, please come
then
out one day.
they're
and
obviously a female.
somebody announce Mark as Marky Mark one time. Just have him come out for
Nobody
something.
announces him. Marky, can you check the weather?
Marky Mark, what's the weather look like? What's it gonna look like in 11 days?
Curveball Christina yesterday.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because it was carnival night, so he was the bearded lady. He had
Oh, okay.
coconuts and everything. Wearing a dress.
I think that Chris and Ashley should switch jobs, and Ashley should be the in-game host because almost everywhere I've gone, women have done it.
Have you seen her do the in-game host thing ever?
Yeah. I mean, Chris, he's all right, but it's just usually women. Everywhere you go, it's usually women that do that stuff.
No.
Yes, it is. It wasn't Atlanta, it wasn't Washington, it wasn't Kannapolis, it wasn't Frisco, it wasn't Round Rock. That's 5
No.
places that I can tell you right now have women do the in-game hosting.
Does Asheville even have? Kannapolis has got that lady that's got that voice that makes me want to hurt myself. Greensboro's got spaz.
Oh, okay, well that's
I
one.
don't think
That's
women
one.
do that good at it.
They don't.
I prefer. Whew, what's happening back there? There's a fat cat over
I'm
there.
just saying at a majority.
I prefer men
At a
that are
majority,
of the
Winston-Salem had women
fruity
doing it.
persuasion because I think they do it better.
Winston-Salem had
Like
it.
Ethan would be a good one, I think.
Winston-Salem has, as much as we
Yeah,
hate
He's
her.
got that sass
Just
to him.
a majority of baseball games that I've went to have had female in-game
I feel
hosts.
like not for us. And if they have, I don't remember any of them, so they must suck. Women don't belong on the baseball field. Speaking of women on the baseball field,
Yeah.
See,
what is today?
see
the
that
anniversary
wasn't me just doing some random rambling about Chris and Ashley and the Crawdad squad. I was actually trying to turn that into a transition. So thank you, Jennifer. Alan, please say what's up.
of? You don't even know what's up. You tell it. Since this was
No,
oh,
this is
your game. You were
it's
trying
Alan's
to get
turn.
there.
It's Alan's turn.
Well, were they crying?
No, there's no crying in baseball.
That's right. Was it 29 years today?
I don't remember what you
I
said.
think it's 29 years ago today, A League of Their Own came out. So,
My boy Tam Honks was in that one.
who?
Tom Hanks.
I
I
know who
call him
it was.
Tam Honks.
Okay.
He just switched a couple letters around. He thinks he's funny.
Tam
He does
Honks?
that, apparently.
I like that.
Comment if you thought that was funny.
No, it wasn't supposed
Nobody's
to be a joke.
gonna,
It's just
nobody's gonna comment.
that's just always what
because they
I've.
don't think that's funny.
I've just-
That's why they're not gonna comment.
If there's people like I was just say if they have like one syllable in their name and they have a vowel at the beginning of the last name, I switch it like Tam Honks.
You switch it like you switch your sexuality.
Anyway, promotions. Let's get this out of the way. Tomorrow,
I'm real excited about it.
yeah. Tomorrow,
Tomorrow's exciting.
Okay, Jennifer, did you see the audio? It's just it spikes when you get that. You don't have to scream. It's right here.
we play Greensboro at 7 o'clock, and it's fact or fiction night. Have you ever seen a Bigfoot, unicorn, or an alien?
Or Nessie. They have Nessie on their picture.
We haven't either.
I
But
have.
that will change tomorrow night. Dress up as one of these creatures and get a free.
You know, I didn't
Entry
even
to
know
the
there was a
game.
dress-up thing. Now I gotta make a unicorn horn or something.
And then we play
What
Greensboro
you
at
want, be a
7 o'clock
unicorn?
I mean, that'd be
on
interesting.
Tuesday. And it's our Independence Day celebration.
Those tacky, busy, gaudy ass jerseys.
They will be wearing the kick-ass
They are not.
jerseys. Kick-ass. And have fireworks after the game. So,
And we're gonna stay for those fireworks because we don't get to see them on the 4th of July.
no, we don't.
You're gonna be sitting down at 108 breaking our necks to see them,
We can move.
but to where all the seats are gonna be filled. Everybody's gonna move up top.
It'd be nice if they'd let us on the field.
Oh yeah.
You should talk to somebody about that, Alan.
Once again, we've been spoiled by the best ballpark in minor league baseball so far. There might be a better one out there, but
It's going to be hard to find a better one.
just the staff, the food, the atmosphere. It's going to be hard to beat. Oh, speaking of the staff,
Is
Red
that all
Alert
we
has.
have to talk about? Red
Speaking
Alert?
of the staff
No, I'm
at
over.
Frisco, Red Alert has still not seen my message yet. There's your update this week.
Thanks.
And then Wednesday the 4th, we play Kannapolis. The game is at 7:05.
Is there fireworks in Connecticut?
Of course,
Of course, it's the
fireworks.
4th of July.
Well, then I might head up to there.
And then Winston-Salem's going to be home. I forgot who they're playing. I know that's where a couple.
Isn't it the
people
Ducks?
It might be the
I
Ducks.
thought it was.
But guess who ain't never going to that stadium again? This guy. Until I talk to the GM tomorrow. And then the 5th, they play at 7:05. It's a Thirsty Thursday. And they're actually going to be the Rapidos.
Ah, the
Those
Rapidos.
Rapidos.
Those
Annapolis is,
The
yeah.
quickies.
And then Friday, the game is at 7:05. And it's Kids Run the Bases and Chicken Fried Friday. Presented by PDQ.
Oh, God, they're.
Where's that at?
But if it's at
Kannapolis?
Kannapolis.
if it's at Kannapolis, they'll have a cheap one with bacon on it, and then make you pay more for the
Yeah,
one that
buy
don't
it,
have
bitch.
bacon on it.
Saturday, I just saw the little picture for this. I'm kind of
I thought you
excited.
just told it. That was Friday?
That was Friday.
Okay.
Saturday, well, I'm on Kannapolis' website looking at their promotions.
Gross.
I don't know who we play Saturday.
We're in Delmarva.
Okay, yeah, we're in Delmarva.
Delmarva.
But Saturday, they're giving away a bobblehead.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
What is it?
It's, I guess, one of their staff members, but it's dressed up as the guy down by the river.
Lean that shit over here so I can see it. Oh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That's cool.
So there's the promotions for this week. Saturday, we play Delmarva. I'm not sure what the promotion is, but I don't feel like looking it up. Nobody's
But you
driving.
looked up Kannapolis?
Because that's right
Oh,
down the
because you
road.
had to look. Okay.
Battle of the back
Mm.
roads that we've already lost.
Yeah.
We were supposed to be going to Delmarva on Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but
We need some funds, so if anybody wants to, PayPal us.
y'all can start us a GoFundMe.
You know, a lot of
Patreon.
yeah, I was about to say a lot of podcasts have Patreon pages, so we should try to hook that up.
Wow.
So,
Tim and
You know
Tim.
the 4 people that sit behind us, they're the ones that listen to the show. If they want to give us money, they
yeah, and
can
even
just
they complain about it.
give us some money. They're not going to.
You're right. I've always wanted to be
We're
one of
only 19 episodes in.
Look, I've always wanted to be one of those podcasts that gets like a bunch of like mail, like so we can answer questions and stuff, but that ain't gonna happen.
We gotta get listeners first.
Yeah.
Speaking of mail, and we haven't talked about this in a while, but I got my
Oh,
beard oil and balm the other day in the mail from Badass Beer Company, and this time I got the Soda Jerk scent, which I have to say I'm not a fan.
I thought I was the jerk, but you soda jerk.
Let him sniff it. Sniff that shit.
What does that smell like to you, Ethan?
Root beer.
Root beer. But you know what it smells like to me? Red man spit.
I like root beer. So
You want that for your beard? Oh,
you guys
you
missed.
don't
I
have
made
a
a
beard.
I made a great pun. I said I thought I was the jerk, but you soda jerk. She liked it. So Jennifer Day, before you take it away,
Well, one
would
thing-
Alan like to say something else about the red seat?
Yeah, the red seat. Yeah, definitely. Thank you.
Made a poem out of that.
Yeah. We got a little information about it. The seat company wants to charge us $1,000.
For a single seat.
Say that like the Wheel of Fortune narrator. $1,000.
And that's not going to happen. So, we're going to try to talk to the city. Mark did email them this week. We're going to try to use the seat that we have in the front office, the original red seat. And
From 1993.
they're probably going to...
Before they turned orange from years of being in the sun.
Well, this one,
Silence.
we're going to... We kind of have a safety issue because it's the only seat on the aisle. So it needs to have both armrests. And this seat only has one. So we're going to see, and then we're going to talk about how to mount it and all this good stuff. So like I said, Mark emailed them, I want to say Friday. So
Yeah.
we'll see what happens from there, and we'll definitely keep you posted. If you want to donate some money to the actual Red organization, feel free, which would be great. You can give me the money, Ethan, Jennifer, Mark, anybody at the Crawdads, just let them know what it's for if you're going to give it to them. So when we get everything done, we can present them with I hope a huge big check.
You got to tell me it's for red, or else it's going to the Chipotle and soda fund. So, yeah.
In other words, don't give it to Ethan.
Just tell me it's for the red, and then I'll give it right to the red.
He's gonna think that you're giving him that money to put in a fund to go see Red Alert if you give it to him and say this is for Red. So do not give it to Ethan.
Good one.
Yeah, don't give it to Ethan. Good. Yeah.
I don't know what Alan was thinking.
Yeah, irresponsible.
And then, but back to Saturday, we're going to Burlington.
Did you just scoop Jennifer? Was she going to talk about that?
I mean, I was running out of things to talk about for Jennifer
So
Day.
Jennifer Day, take it away.
Hey, that's what I say. Jennifer Day, please take it away.
We were supposed to go to Delmarva, like I said, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. But, you know, the funds are kind of low, so we're going to stick closer to home. And since, what is that? That's rookie ball?
Mm-hmm.
Rookie ball has
Never
started
been
up.
rookie ball.
So we're thinking about going, well, I guess we've made the plans. We're officially going to go see the Burlington Royals, which is about 3 hours away. And they are playing the Reds, is that right?
Yep.
Whatever the rookie team for the Reds is. So I think that is our plans for Saturday. We don't have anything for Sunday, is that correct?
That's
Saturday's when we're going there.
So.
Lee will be going. Seashell, I don't know. Are you going to go?
If I don't work on
Saturday.
Saturday.
Okay.
Find
So
that out.
then, while we do that, we have hit every single ballpark in North Carolina. And we have touched every single level of baseball too now that we've gone to rookie.
Well,
What-
not me, because I've never been
well, what
to
about
the
short
Major League.
season A? Because it's triple A, double
What
A,
is short season A? And I know we've talked about this.
triple A, double A, high A, low A, short season A, rookie ball.
Yeah, but what is short season A? That's what I'm saying. I can't even guarantee you.
Unless short season
But
A
what's
is rookie ball.
Spokane?
I think that's what short season
No,
Short season A and rookie
The
ball
two-
are they two different
Burlington
levels?
is Class A short season, I think. Rookie ball would be your AZL Rangers, correct? Which is the Arizona League.
Well, that's a fall league, isn't it?
I don't have.
That's a fall league, yeah. That's where Ganio played last fall.
Okay.
But that was not rookie though.
That's spring training, though.
God, there's a million levels of
You
baseball.
have spring training, but then, you know, when you see some of the guys on there, it says AZL Rangers. I think that's what your
That's rookie.
rookie.
Yes.
So Burlington is
He's
Class
rookie.
A short season. Because they have the AZL Royals.
Oh, okay. Well then.
Something like that. We'll do our research later, like we're supposed to do before the show.
Or you can just listen to all the episodes, because I think we've talked about it before.
We probably have. Jennifer, would you like to continue taking it away, or?
I mean, I don't really have anything else. I don't think we didn't ever talk anything about going to the All-Star game, did we?
Well, how was that?
Did we do that?
No.
I don't remember when we went.
No, we
I feel
didn't
like
because we actually got some people called up to Frisco now.
maybe
We called.
from then, yeah.
Since
Ah.
then.
So you should probably go over there.
Well, real quick, we went to the All-Star game. I forgot what side won. I just know it was the side that the Ducks are on.
North,
North, yep.
I believe.
We had C.D. Pelham, Edgar. Well, I've already went over who was in the All-Star game. But since then, C.D. Pelham and Edgar have been called up to Frisco.
All right.
So,
More reason for us to go back to Frisco.
yep. And
I can't wait for it.
actually, Chris and Teresa is in Frisco right now. So they won't be at the games for the games this week.
Tell Chris to
Go to Wild Pitch and go to Winter's Barbecue.
I think they had barbecue yesterday.
not what I was gonna say.
Red Alert. He was gonna say.
Well, Chris is
"Give
actually-
Red Alert my number.
Chris is supposed to be looking for Red Alert.
Did he tell you
said
that?
to do that?
No, but remember he said he was going to. But
He
I'm-
You
probably
need to
forgotten
remind
since then.
him.
That was several weeks ago. So that was when we
Listen,
got
I
back.
googled it, and short season A is Spokane. Spokane.
Spokane.
Spokane!
Oh, jeez. Spokane. And rookie is Rangers.
You're just doing
so,
it on
yeah,
purpose,
that AZL. No, I'm not. I don't remember.
Okay, whatever. You child. All right.
So anyway, that's this week's episode.
We hope you enjoyed episode 19.
Make sure you.
I was just going to say about the All-Star game, before the All-Star game, Alan finally took me to the talk about it?
talk about it.
To the taco truck, and it's delicious, and I was just going to recommend that you should go there, get a burrito, and make sure you add that, what is it, Chipotle Ranch?
Chipotle ranch and bacon.
I didn't get bacon on mine, but the Chipotle Ranch definitely
And
makes
how
that
do you
burrito.
find this place, Jennifer?
Facebook, but you have to look them up on Facebook, right?
Yep.
And then
it's
see
a
where they're
taco
at.
truck, so they move.
And it's only like 3 days a week, is that right?
Something like that.
Yep, something like that.
Usually on Fridays they are in the parking lot where that music center and PetSmart is, over by Home Depot.
Pet
Tues-
Smart. Or
Tuesday
Pet
there in the
Smart.
City Hall in Claremont. So that's
Yeah.
where I'll be headed Tuesday.
All right.
And don't forget to wear red on Tuesday or Fridays. Always wear red on Friday.
All right. And before we end the show, I want to send out a very sad, solemn rest in peace to a piece of my childhood.
Dimebag Darrell's brother.
Let's all say goodnight and rest in peace to everybody's favorite giraffe. Good night and rest in peace,
Aw.
Toys R Us.
Jeffrey the giraffe.
Yeah, Jeffrey the giraffe. I hope you have a good time in retirement. Rest in peace, Toys R Us. And that's our show this week. Say goodnight, Alan.
Vinnie Paul was the man. He also passed away. Good night.
What's that say? You better not.